from one of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His guys took full advantage, he said, of the late season bye. They are rested, ready for the stretch run to close out the regular season. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fighting through at the 25. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks standing at 6'5".
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Colts. Back
to Taylor on first down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
Again, it's Taylor. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 57 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Amir Abdullah, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that, and no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Look at the spin. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And, of course, number one, trying to win the game today. But for him, it's always about Super Bowls. Trying to get back to his fourth consecutive one. Fell short of the NFL's first ever three-peat in the Super Bowl last year. He wants to avenge that loss at the end of this season.
On second down, right back to Hunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throw left side, completion to Rice.
Mahomes pass complete to Rashid Rice.
And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all. I think you're earning himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2 or your number 3 running backs. You want them to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
Yeah, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10. And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. And
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Jones. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Throwing Jones. He's got his man. It's Pierce.
Jones pass. Complete to Alex Pierce. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Chiefs' 24.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Jones muscles him off. And Jones will hit the deck here. And he is able to pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 6.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw, Jones. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
It's 3rd down and
Michael Dana. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Here's 3rd and goal now back at the 11. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Badgley on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Chiefs 7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. Ball at the 23, second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this out to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That was Eric Johnson in there to drop him for a sack. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43. After one, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. The Chiefs at 500, sitting at 5-5. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are back within a score.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Credit the stop there to Leo Chanel getting into the backfield and stopping him in his tracks. On 2nd and 12, Jones. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Off play action. Jones. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Continue. Here's another one intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The Indy offense at the line and set to go. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brought down by Drew Tranquill. A gain of 2.
From the 40 now on second down. Jones. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this taken in by Downs. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing.
On to punt for the Colts.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run again with Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following the busted contact. 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They run right side with Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Colts' 23-yard line.
Quick slant to Brown. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I even say it.
Yeah, you just cannot take a sack in that spot.
You're exactly right. You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now a 3-point swing right there.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Colts offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He had the option there, decided to keep it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
They'll drop to throw. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
7 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game.
21. Colts 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. Oh, Pierce has it knocked loose, but it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And out of bounds right around the 20. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll set up to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment. But a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Butker's kick here is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The season is going.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up, you heard, oh no, we've got to put in Davis?
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Now it's Mahomes again. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. 3rd and 4.
To Marquise Brown. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. That is caught inside the 5. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Mahomes now to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
They run for it with Hunt, and he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain. Hunt is unable to get in on 4th and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 101 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
11 more yards.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 32.
Throwing Jones. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Jones. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Now Remigio. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A carry here for Hunt. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is Hunt on the draw play. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Rice. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
It's 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Holding.
Let's check on the call. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give him the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there?
Yeah,
because
possibly.
I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Michael Dana able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, look at the juke. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 38.
Brings up 3rd down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
It's a gain of a yard.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. Third and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes takes it himself, and he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 2. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run with Hunt. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Brings up 2nd
Hunt.
and goal.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. They'll start with the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Jones keeps it himself. And he is going to have a Colts first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A pickup of 2 yards.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Jones. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll.
At the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 129 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone. Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Colts.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Daniel Jones, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
A gain of 3 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll get this to about the 38. Here comes 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Jones.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Got his man, it's Warren. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
And the Colts, 1st down.
To throw is Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here's Jones. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And that's caught inside the 30. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Badgley on for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
31.
So that drive in total 8 plays.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Finding Kelsey.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
That's complete, left side to Worthy.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Mahomes to throw it.
Mahomes will do it himself. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This to almost certainly win the football game. Butker's kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now Jones. That's complete to Pierce.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for Kansas City, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Dallas on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.